shoot. Show the flex, Pat. Show the flex. What's going on, guys? Sorry for the delay, but we had technical difficulties. Oh boy. I didn't even get all the way set up. What's going on, everybody? Let's get over here and see what's going on in chat. Oh, it's bright out here today. Jeez, Heath Doty, Jervin Travis, Scott Sharp, JP. Yeah. We're just coming live for a little pan. Little panning. Come in here. Get everything set up. Everybody having a good time, hopefully. I gotta mute this one. Double. Okay. Boom. Oh, I'm gonna do some panning. Oh, why did he go off of me? Oh my God. Yeah, I believe that'll do it. Yeah. I believe we can see that pretty good, don't you guys? Oh, there we go. What are we painting, we wonder? Well, I've been crushing some rock. So we're going to do some specimen hunting. Just snow coming. Uh-oh. Ugh. Don't breathe the dust, guys. Don't breathe the dust. We're out here in the beautiful garden. We're out here in the special garden, so you know. 80 down here. Yeah, we're currently at 70. Feeling good. Sunny day. Supposed to get into some rain later, but hopefully it blows over. Robinson Prospecting. What's going on, PA? We're going to do some panning. Oh, yeah, that's some good stuff. Don't know if there's any gold in here, guys. Don't have a clue. But we're going to give it a try and find out. It looked juicy. It looked pretty juicy. How's everybody out there today? Crazy temp difference. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Heath. Of course, in the next couple of days, we're going to be dropping the temperature, and then by later this week, we'll be back in the 70s and 80s. You got that right, PA. It's beautiful weather. When you're stuck at home and you can't get out to the creek, what else is there to do? I mean, we got to keep prospecting. That's all there is to it. What's JP into today? Figured him and Benzo be eating this beautiful weather up with all that water they got. I know they had some rain just the other day. I know them creeks got to be flowing. It'd be cool to find a specie in this, but my hopes aren't up there. We're not too confident with this. Hopefully, hopefully. No guarantees, though. I guess we better be kind of easy with this instead of wide open. See if we got any heavies anyway, besides rock. Oh, we got Peter in the house. Ah, there's Lieutenant. What's up? Hope you're having a good day and maybe some good weather over there on the other side. Home Zoo in the house. Yeah, I don't normally pan on my show. That's not me. Uh, there's plenty of other channels for you guys to go check that out. This is not something I do very often on camera, which I'm open to criticism. They tend to pour out when you go to panning. Brian and the twins. What's going on? We're just starting to get good weather so we can get out here and do this stuff. So we got anything. It's not likely, but we put a lot of energy into crushing this down. So we're gonna see. It's real little. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's minuscule. Minuscule. But look at. Oh, JP. That one rock that Carson said he finds it in. I believe it's safe to say he's very, very much correct. Well, I crushed the crap out of this, guys. Let's see if we can get this on camera. I don't know how we gonna go about this. It's right up here, guys. Work with the camera. There we go. We're talking small, but we do have little powder gold in here. Holy cow. Oh, there's another speck. All right. We'll back clean that one more time I'll go a little slower now. Oh, I hope that wind's not killing you guys. Hope the the wind signs aren't busting out your eardrums. Free gold, that's right, Robinson. Free gold, baby. Yes, Heath, minuscule fly poop for the work you put into that, crushing that rock. Mm, maybe if you had an automated way to do it, something not mortar and pedestal, then you would be not be a little easier to retract some of that. But it'd take a lot of rock to accumulate anything. Oh, well, what do we have there? Well, always panic twice, guys. Got it. Oh, what we got over here? Shaw, 73. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good time. Ron F in the house. Oh, what's up, Ron? We're getting some of this hard rock gold. Or attempting to. All right, we got that. I'm satisfied. Let's go for something a little different. It's a little different color, guys. Got some nice speckles to it. Whew, dusty. Let's get that to the side and look for some species, maybe, if we're lucky. Yeah, if not, we'll get lucky on this pan. We might have to crush that up a little further. Carson, what's going on, Carson? Oh, what do we have here? We got some Carson rocks. Oh, I heard a jet. Oh, ooh, don't that look lovely? I didn't make it to California, but some lucky way I ended up with some California rocks from said adventure. So I am stoked. Sit here and go through this, see what we got. The music's too loud. Flags are flying out the door. Can do's over there with the workshop today. If any of you guys were lucky enough to get a pre-order in with Can Do Veteran for a flag or said Punisher, um, I'm sure if you hurry and get over there to Can Do and send him an email, you might get one in this week. If not, might be a while. And yes, I live in the farm area, so every truck has a loud diesel exhaust. So please excuse the road noise. It's just the way of life around here. So you will hear diesel noises in the background every now and then. And guys, be keeping your eyes open for a chance to check out Can Do with a live workshop maybe sometime this week. I think I heard something about a Wednesday maybe. So might be watching for a pop-up notification from Can Do Veteran that he's out in the workshop working on these flags and Punisher guys. Now, of course, he's working and doing his thing, so conversation is a little low, but just the simple fact of you getting to sit there and watch your actual piece be made and produced, you know exactly who it comes from, the quality. I can vouch for it. It's excellent, excellent craftsmanship. And if you get a chance to get one of those, I highly suggest it. So, all right, Robinson, I'm searching for that gold. As soon as we can get the water clean enough, I can spot it. Let's see if we can come on here and copy. Send it. Paste. There we go. Anybody wants to call in? Come up on panel. If you're out panning or something and want to show off your pans, hey, we love heavy pans. So all welcome. If the camera quality is not so great, guys, I'm sorry. I'm out in the blaring sun. It's hard to see any of the screens. Carson. We couldn't be doing this if it wasn't for Carson Prospecting, guys. So if you're not familiar with Carson, what rock are you staying under? Because that man's everywhere. He's a huge part of this community. Awesome guy. Got to meet him in person, hang out with him for a week. Look forward to my next adventure out with Carson Prospecting. Um, you can catch him over at Vendetta's Prospecting. He's a huge supporter for the Wounded Warrior guys. Um, he's a proud serviceman that has served for our country. Go Air Force! So get over and check out his channel. He does have something going right now, guys, in honor of my kill. All proceeds will be going to Wounded Warrior Veterans uh, Organization in honor of my kill. There's been some great prizes donated to that cause. I actually personally myself have donated a silver eagle, the most common known piece of silver out there. So it's just my little way to help the community and get my part. So make sure you guys get over and check out Carson Prospecting's video. Uh, Glad to be a supporter of that. It's going to a great cause in honor of one of the people that was huge in this community. So make sure you guys get over and check that out and help out if you can. Yeah, no, I think Carson said any donation will get you an entry on the donated prizes. And I think Carson said he was making a Cali Green jar. And if you guys don't know Carson, he don't do anything in ones. He does everything in twos. So I'd be surprised if there wasn't something special else coming from Carson Prospect. I don't have no boots, so that's good. Means y'all are all content with just watching me pan this out and run my outdoor Wally. What's going on? Hope you're enjoying this beautiful Monday. What we got down here in this workshop just popping up? Let's get to that right there. Can do!
Send it! Let's go! We're working
We
here.
sending it, brother. We sending it.
Music was too loud. I couldn't hear no notification.
It was a surprise pop up notification for this, brother.
I'll flip the camera around here.
Oh, we're gonna get to see what Can do working on.
Somehow. Yeah.
It's got some darks to it. Oh, we got the flags.
Haven't
Look at
decided if I'm going to do a light burn on these ones or not. Might just leave it natural with the darker burn. But we got two there. Got the pieces over there for more. We got more punishers to cut out. We got punishers going on.
oh boy.
We're just hanging out. Beautiful day out too.
Oh cracking. Oh cracking Travis told me I'd blind everybody if I didn't have my hat on. That's funny.
Or
Look, that's funny, Kendo. The difference between my background and your background. Oh, word.
good push.
Good push. Man, honestly, I should be mowing the grass to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Kendo can't even see a blade of grass.
Yeah. No, I figured I'd just call in and give a little update what's going on around here in the Can Do workshop.
Hey, since you're here, can we ask a question?
I mean, sure. I don't know if I got
Uh,
an answer.
what what's the chances of somebody if they had missed out and been living under a rock that didn't know that you were doing that this week, that had been wanting one of these awesome flags or punishers, are they still able to contact you?
As of right now, I would have only extra I would have would be one flag.
Okay.
I do not have extra punishers. Um, but I bought enough material to make an extra flag, so I do have an extra flag.
Okay. All right, guys, y'all heard it right there. There's one flag of bear missed out.
Making me want to play with dirt instead of wood. Oh,
Yeah. Well, I'd crushed this rock and I had it to do, so I figured, well, it's a beautiful day. Why not bring in everybody and let them go through the process and reach out to them today and let them see some of this because I got to run a live show tonight.
right.
Look at those bags. Yeah. My internet going well? Yeah. Hmm. Bummer. I didn't have anything in it. This here, guys, this is some Heath Doty rock. We'll see what we can find in this stuff.
Oh, that's up. Why? Vendetta, home two, silver or gold,
Pork rat.
Brian and the twin coins, pork Renzo. Yeah, I know where you can get one of these right here.
Oh yeah. Where can they get one of those, Can Do?
Uh, you have to go talk to Luke Duke Outdoors about one of them right there. Luke Duke, call in.
Look, Duke, call in.
But we had 5 grams sitting up, 5.3 grams sitting up in that mat last Friday.
Yes, sir, you did.
We're gonna run some more dirt this Friday, I think. Where's my drink? Drink. Yeah, awfully jumpy, isn't it? All right, get out of here. Get out of here. Back to work.
Back to
Then
work. So there you go, guys. One flag left. Email Can Do Veteran at candoveteran.com, I think. Uh, hmm. check out his homepage there. His on his about page will have his email if I was to be wrong. They don't stick around long. Endangered. You got all kinds of stuff in this here bowl. I see some of that green, some of that Cali green. Or I guess this is Peace, or is it Carson's? I see some major green. I've got some green in it. Cracker Travis! Support your local bearded guy. Right on, brother. Right on. Need to find somebody to trim this here thing. That thing's getting wild on. Going wild. All right, Heath, then this is yours then. I thought it was yours, but that green threw me off there. I know it's got the red, looks like red garnet's crushed. Some olivine. Quite a bit of crushed garnet. Yeah, slow going. I have some flux and smelt. See, I don't smelt. I know nothing about it, but it's only because I haven't learned. It's not that I can't learn. I just, that would be one more thing on my plate that doesn't need to be there at the moment. And the gear, I know you can make your own at home, but still. I'm just trying to get the boys' wedding at this point in time. Get that out of the way, and we'll see where we go from there. Hopefully, Freedom Fest. But I don't know if that's in the cards, but we'll just have to see how they play. I don't see nothing in that. There is some. Black sand, though. Oh yeah. Yeah. Any arrowheads down around you? Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of arrowheads, which I do have quite the collection of local and then all over. I have them framed and valued. So they have been certified that they're not somebody else's knockoffs. Back when I was a kid, I used to spend a lot of time in the tobacco patch. So it's always looking down, and you could find all kinds of arrowheads back in the tobacco patches and stuff. Cornfields around here, especially down next to the river. Um, find quite a few other artifacts. Yeah, we have all kinds of old artifacts. You know, most people just see that and think that's just a plain rock, but it's not. It fits perfect in right there. You can see where it's. And this, you can actually see the spot where it was in the stick like that. So that was a hammer. You get all kinds of neat little rocks around here for stuff like that. Oh, try to clean off the dust off the screen. Hey, I can see. Cottonwood Ranch, what's going on? We're enjoying this snowless weather. I'll be right back, dude. Ooh, getting a little parched. It's everybody. Uh-oh, the PC died. Oh no, Benzo. Things been giving you fits for a while. Oh, big jet. Pull up, pull up. Mayhem, what's going on? Mayhem prospecting in the house. I know JP's closer, Benzo, but you got a you got a compound key, brother. So you know your invitation's always open and welcome. Don't know what your schedule's like, but can't have a brother missing a show. But don't cut back on, take it outside and show it an attitude adjustment. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to try to make that Freedom Fest pretty bad because there's gonna be some people that I have not met yet there. That's gonna have to be a hmm. Everything I got might be up for sale soon. Anybody looking for some property? There'll be a lot of great people hanging out there that weekend. There'll be some fun equipment to be running too. Oh yeah. I guess. There'll be several people. What's that? You are Heath. You're looking for property. 16 acres with a mobile home, well, septic system, bunch of wildlife. On the backside of the mountain is the river, and it's very secluded. Matter of fact, it still sits on a dirt road. They have not paved it as of yet. BC Treasure Trails. and it is wooded. So there's still, I guess I could cut some timber off of it. I might check into that. You'd miss the snow, Heath. There's plenty other to do than dealing with that white stuff. I will guarantee you'll get tired of cutting grass and spraying weeds and maintaining the driveway and all of that good stuff. Our, our snowfall records are very low. We got quite a bit, but we're going to see what we can do. A quick fan back and see if we're just wasting our time or. We got some county in the bowl. There's something silver. Too light. And got a lot of garnet sands. Bust. Bust. What thing it down in here is that? It's a bust, Heath. That's what goats are for, taking care of the ground. Trust me, I know. I'm looking at a field full of them right here, right now. Very efficient lawnmowers. Or as Can Do would say, a donkey. Get a donkey. What's up, Brad? Yeah, this is a few rocks Heath Doty sent me to crush up to see. No guarantees there was anything in it, but it was an experiment that we had questions about. I figured we'd just go ahead and eliminate those questions, at least on the specimens that I got. I do not know exactly where they come from. I do not know what river, nor creek, or what general area. I just know they were sent from Heath. And I told him I would crush them and pan them out, try to do it live. Now, we did find gold inside the California rock, and I will show some pieces of that shortly. little small pieces. There was a good vein in there that we took out because that rock is hard. I mean, that's some tough stuff to deal with by hand. Hmm, interesting. I'm no geologist. I'm no mineral. Don't know all my minerals, but I know what gold looks like. Very much so. And we don't have any gold. We got crushed garnets, some black sands, some garnet sands. Uh, what is that? What is that there? It's not moving. It's stuck to the bottom of the pan now. Yep. Guys, I know you can't even see it, but we have a speck. We have a speck. I'm not going to say that it wasn't contaminated crushing, but we did have a speck. The fly poopy. I'm happy with that. Oh, we're out today. Boom! Fly poop for the win. Hey, it was something. It wasn't a total loss of time. We know what we know. You didn't know that until we did it. So there we go. Now I was going to show y'all some of the rocks. Well, there we'll figure it out. This was what we was crushing that had a vein of some quartz and some crystals and just all kinds of minerals. You guys can see the layers in this stuff. I'm almost kind of curious what it would be like in a tumbler where it's got those stripes in that rock so much. Man, round it off a little bit, those stripes would stay true. I think that might turn out pretty cool in a tumbler. Might fall all to pieces. Don't know. I was pretty rough with it on breaking it, so don't know. Jeez. Johnny's Corner, what's going on? Oh, having some beautiful weather out here, doing a little panning, kicking back, enjoying it, watching the grass grow. What's it taste like? We're 14 awesome people hanging out with us. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys coming by for a brief pop up panning session. Oh, Watch the wind. It's gonna blow me away out here. You can watch it blow the other camera around. We do have some high wind moments today, but most of all, it's been pretty nice and laid back. All the animals are out. Guess we'll have to do the goats. There's the goats out in the field. Yay. Plays in the basement. We got any questions, guys? Any questions out there? Anything? We've done Heath Doty's rocks that he sent to crush. We've done some from California. Johnny Small Peppers in the house. What's up, Johnny? How long have I been doing this? I have been prospecting for, I think, now 2 years. Metal detecting for 10. Doing live streams. Oh, we're over our year mark. I guess year and a few months. So not no expert at it, but do have an awesome Monday night live stream that a lot of people enjoy and come out to see. My channel is pretty much about promoting community, growing community, being part of it, um, doing things for the community that's not asked but just needs to be done. So, just an all around gold prospecting, metal detecting, adventures, just whatever I can get done kind of channel. What's my biggest pan find? Does that include mail bags, mail in bags, postal prospecting? Because if so, then one of my biggest nuggets had to be a 4.5 gram, but kind of knew it was in there. That's right, Johnny. It's all about just being a small part of this community. I'm just a portal into it. Uh, but yet, this community opened up its arms to me when I started out and helped support me all the way through. So I owe that. But that's just the way that I am. So I would have been doing that anyway. So I give back every opportunity that I have to do something else for somebody else. I've been a strong part of inside my community here where I live. I donated 6 years to firefighting and being an EMT. um, School functions, just whatever I can support in my own community. This part of YouTube is my community. You guys are some awesome people that you just, it gives you new hope about humanity in some cases, you know. So glad to be part of it, even though I'm a small part, just very little, minute. I'm just a little guy. Well, if you guys don't have no more questions for me, let me ask you guys a question. You guys get out and do treasure hunting. What is one of your guys' things that you have left behind or lost while out doing your hobby? And how did that make you feel? I mean, everybody's got stories like that where we can talk about things we ran off and left that we wish we wouldn't have. Just things that have floated off on down the creek that might have had some gold in them or something, like a snuffer bottle, maybe. Lost a pan because it floated off. Anybody got any stories like that out there? Oh, on a steel beam, lost a magnet to a steel beam. Yeah, that I have caught a bridge before myself magnet fishing, so yeah, I can relate to that. I didn't have to leave mine behind though. What we got here, PA? I can't. I have to agree with that, PA. We are an interesting and awesome group of guys that enjoy each other's company and camaraderie. All for it. I lost a PA once in a hole. Scott Sharp. Johnny Small Peppers. It is hard to break, even on. It's a hobby. It's sort of um, like you growing your peppers. You don't always get a full return investment if you have a bad growing year and you lose your plants. So yeah, it's the enjoy of the hobby, meeting community, getting out with your friends, doing something that you love, and we all know if you're doing something you love, it's not work. Yes, there's a lot of work prospecting, a lot of money investing in equipment and whatnot, but it's for the love of it. It's like I guess like sports fans that love to watch football. They'll sit there and spend a lot of money to go watch a football game or a basketball game, but what do you really get in return except the enjoyment? That's where it's at. I want to real quick a rinse. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, PA went swimming on New Year's. Not by your choice though, PA. That was not your choice. It just sort of happened. Got a little deep. Have fun in the community. That's it, Johnny. Hey, while we're talking about Johnny, let me go grab some. Oh, since we're out here, I forgot to cut it though. Johnny Small Peppers, in honor of you, my brother. We're gonna burn this triple X right here. Yeah, go cut it real quick. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, in honor of Johnny, get this baby fired up. Oh, that's heaven. That's nice right there. I got this in the compliments of the rat. Park rat Pat. Oh, there comes the goats. Watch them go. They're hollering for them. They got the bucket. Watch them go. There goes them goats. Oh, yeah. Johnny, I know why you like them so much, brother. I do. I get it. I get it, brother. Burning the triple X today, guys. Great hand rolled cigar there that Park Rat Pat gave me. Very nice. Fire it up, JP. Fire it up before it turns into powder. I couldn't agree more, Johnny. Sitting back on the creek bank, watching the river flow by. That's one of my favorite places to fire one of these up at. And up here in this little section of my garden, this is, you guys don't know, this is my little special growing area for the Brewer's tomato. Which you guys, you might have to be part of the brew crew this year to get any inside video footage of the Brewer's tomatoes this year and the progress of them. I'm not sure if that might put my channel at risk, and I've worked too hard to just throw this channel away. New Year's Day in Vermont. Yeah, Heath Doty was out there cooking some awesome deer meat there on the creek bank. That was pretty awesome. I think they found a little bit of gold. Pretty sure a couple of them did. But guys, it's always what are you really looking for? Are you looking for that camaraderie and chances to get out with your friends, or are you just looking to get out there and get that shiny? The type of tomatoes, Johnny. They're the not this hand, but this hand. Plus, I guess YouTube also says keep to your lane, do what you do, don't go outside those. You know. Yeah, no, yeah. So never know. I might create another channel just for that. Friends and mine and both. Yeah, I agree, PA. I wouldn't have met PA if he wouldn't have took up this stuff and met us out on the creek there. I mean, we had a great weekend hanging out with PA, and also I know things will probably change around a little bit. Not bad. Of course, you couldn't show off pictures like this with PA here hanging out at the house. We've had a few other awesome people hang out here as well. Park Rat Pat, Scott Sharp. Oh, of course, JP, Grease Monkey's been here. Um, all kinds of good, great people. WK Prospecting come in, hung out here at the compound. Mike and Melissa from M&M Prospecting has been here to the compound hanging out, and I've met all these wonderful people through this right here, guys. Getting out on the creek, hanging out with each other, meeting up for meet and greets whenever they're available. Can't beat it. But there will be some NASCAR content coming up here, guys, in a couple of weeks. April the 9th, I guess that would be Easter Day. Me and JP will be attending Bristol's race. It is NASCAR on dirt. So I'm gonna have to bring you guys in on some of that action. So stick around for some of those cool features and stuff popping up. Paste it up there again. Hanging out here in the sun, enjoying everybody. Wish I had more gold to show you guys, but cover up that microphone. That wind's going crazy. PA and Heath are aware conversating. I dropped that link in the chat again, guys. If somebody wants to pop up, not we'll end this thing up in a few minutes. And of course, guys, tonight, remember Brewers Prospecting live 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Oh, we got JP back here. JP. Oh yeah, JP got the triple X fired up. Oh yeah,
Figure I better finish it before it goes bad.
yeah.
It's 6 months old now, so we better finish it today.
I've had mine in the humidor, but Johnny Small Pepper stepped in there, and I was like, "Well, what would be a better day than to sit here with a cigar and talk with Johnny Small Peppers, right?"
Right? Yeah, I had to come out on the front porch, got the dogs, got some cold beer, and fancy cigar. So, you know,
Oh, I mean, life gets hectic at times, but this right here is what holds it all together.
yeah, I split 2 rounds, and then I was cutting up some more white oak that it's fresh cut and wasn't ready to split really. So I said, The hell with that. It started raining. And I was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah,
And now the
that
sun's
Watto.
out. Sun's out. And I mean, just, but for a minute there, it was raining, thunderstorming. And said, nah.
Yeah. Well, God has definitely blessed me with a beautiful day today, so I'm going to enjoy every moment of it.
Yeah, we'll be up there, what, 2 weeks, I guess? 2 weeks.
Yeah, the ninth. Uh,
Yeah, because this Saturday's the first.
yep, yep. 2 weeks. It's going to be fun. Can't say that I've watched them go around on the dirt before.
Me either.
I know one thing we're doing. We're taking the elevator.
Yeah, for sure. I don't even
Oh,
know what our tickets are, but if we got to take an elevator, we're taking the elevator.
exactly.
Best believe that.
Cadwell is a great cigar for a medium price. I'll have to look into that.
I love how everybody that calls in on their phone says they can't see the chat, but all I got to do is push the chat button and hit the comments button, and they can read the whole chat.
I have no idea.
Yeah, everybody always calls in with their phone and says they can't see the chat. I mean, you can't see the screen, but you can see the chat now. Like if you were showing something off, I'd have to make the chat go away. But
Yeah, for the most part, you can just sit there and read chat.
yeah, I've never heard of Caldwell cigars. I'm not a cigar connoisseur. That's Park Rat.
Yeah, but Parker's got an awesome shop that he's good friends with the owner, so he gets inside information that most average people don't, I believe, or maybe deals.
Got the puppy dogs chilling.
Bella and Wayland, and the poop dogs.
They're just watching the sunshine.
I can't blame them. Oh,
They're chilling with their concrete bulldog brother.
yeah, I hadn't heard of most of these cigars, but I always enjoyed them though.
We found some gold in them California rocks.
Yeah, it was a bunch of fly poop, but it was there. It was actually there. Heath, you look like you're too cold.
Yeah, he looks kind of cold up there.
It's fucking cold. I tried telling you this.
Yeah.
I'm ready to fire up the fucking wood stove.
Oh no, don't say that. Hope we're done with that thing this year.
I know I'm not.
All right, Johnny. Thanks for coming in, brother.
I agree on the phone situation where people say they can't see the screen because you
Yeah,
can.
it
You
just
just got to play with
if
buttons.
yeah, it pops up in that more section down there. You just hit that and go to comments, and there they are.
Yeah,
But you know,
it's
some
what
people
it is.
just want to be able to see the pictures on the screen. So we're just gonna roll this show right into the next one, Jeffro.
No, no,
No.
no, no. We just going live for a little bit. Done some of that hard rock panning. Got some of that gold out of that Cali rock. Got a speck out of Heath's.
Was it that zebra looking one?
Yeah, yeah. It was the one Carson identified as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen.
I've been playing with a little cons from up in Alaska.
Oh, what part of Alaska?
You know,
Well, looks like a Ray Rusoff sticker to me.
sure is, JP. Sure fucking is.
Well, this used to be a JP shirt at one time, but you can't tell
Yeah.
it now.
That's a world famous sticker mule T-shirt right there, folks.
I was going to ask you about that. Somebody told me to inquire some information about that from you.
Well,
I don't have a single one of them that has the
I
logo
can
on
show
them.
you, Heath.
They
That
all
does.
look like that, or they're all plain gray now.
How old is that?
It might be washed 6, 7 times at the most.
Yeah, it
Really?
doesn't take long. I mean, figure that shirt's a year and a half old, probably. You got that at the first bash, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that answers my question.
Yeah, I mean, unless they've come up with something better, they aren't worth anything to me.
No,
I'd rather
I
pay the
don't
price
even,
just to have screen silks done.
I don't even care if they give me a special deal for a shirt. I do not take it. I'd rather have the special deal on the stickers.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's definitely that's a plus on my side not to order one.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like I said, unless they've changed their formulation for their printing, whatever.
I mean, if you want something quality, my experience, what I got that is quality shirts with a good label on it, has been Park Rat Pat. I've got
I mean,
hoodies.
they
I've got
even
a few
replaced the whole
shirts.
first order, and the ones that came back they still do the same thing. So I think Benzo's the only one that's got a shirt that is fine because all he did was hang it up on the wall.
Yeah, I guess if you're going to use it as a sign or just a shirt hanging up, then they would be perfect for that. But I wouldn't try wearing them and washing them.
No,
No,
even turning them inside out didn't help.
no,
Really?
no.
Mm-mm. You might
Yeah.
be able to dry them on low or something and maybe help last a little longer, but nah.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna bother then. Hmm.
yeah. They're not worth buying. But the ones I got from Park Rat, well, hell, I've washed them multiple times. You don't have to turn them inside out or nothing, and they're not even cracked. I mean, nothing's cracked or pulling off or fading.
Cool deal. So what time's the show? 8:30.
Yeah, we're going 8:30 tonight.
Awesome.
We got a few things up our sleeves for tonight. We got some good questions for conversation. Uh, going to try to be a little bit more interactive with chat tonight. Popping off some questions and getting some answers. And running some bags tonight. Got a few more half-gram bags up for grabs.
Nice.
So,
Cool deal.
Got some exciting stuff for tonight. Well, I think it's exciting. Hell, somebody else might not think so, though.
Well, I mean, they don't have to watch it if they don't think it's exciting.
Pretty much. They want to come in, they come in. They don't want to come in, they don't come in.
Yeah.
Or if they don't want to hang around, that's their choice.
Yeah. Appreciate them stopping by and hitting that thumbs up, though.
Right? You notice all the sex bots haven't been around?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been nice.
For a few months now, they've just been gone.
yeah. They're trying to figure out a better way to come at us, I think.
Just taking over our channels and deleting them, getting them deleted.
Yeah. I tell you, if that ever happened, I wouldn't start another one probably.
I got mixed emotions on that. I don't know. I can't sit here and honestly say I would or I wouldn't at this moment.
I mean, I probably would, but I don't know.
It's so cold up here, my nose is cold.
I'm sorry. I got sweaty. I got sweaties you can have.
Yeah, here you go,
Nice.
Heath.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's
Keep it for a little while longer.
yeah. Grass is growing. Leaves are getting leaves on the trees.
Our trees are
About to be
just,
summertime.
yeah, our trees are just starting to get little buds on the ends. And as far as plants, the only thing probably popping right now is wild daffodils and shit like that.
That's right, Johnny Small Pepper. It's all about having fun, you know.
Incredible. Have fun and do what you want. Yeah, sounds fine.
That is something to think about if they did axe me. I wonder what I'd come back with. What what the what the channel would be. I don't know. We'll worry about that when it happens.
Oh, I can read the screen a little better. Yeah.
What's on the dinner menu tonight?
That I hadn't even contemplated yet.
Not Japanese, right?
No, negative. No
We're
Japanese
doing
food.
we're doing spinach mozzarella raviolis.
Mm,
That sounds pretty damn good, actually.
yummy. Homemade raviolis.
No, Costco frozen ones, man.
Oh, dang it. I don't feel so bad now.
Yeah, but they're just as good. I mean,
I don't know what the hell we're having.
You know,
yeah,
I
John,
feel so much more
spinach
comfortable
ravioli.
sitting here on this live than, the Monday night nightly live because I don't have to run nothing here. We just get to talk and hang out. Sit back.
Yeah.
It's so much better.
Did you pin that link? Pin the link. Anybody else wants to come hang out?
Yeah, I don't have YouTube open to pin it.
Oh,
Johnny Small Pepper, they are pretty good. Cooked a bunch of different ways too.
Just keep dropping it over here in chat.
yeah. I thought about getting some Alfredo sauce or something, but
Yeah, that would be fucking delicious.
Where you at, PA? Are you still at work?
he might be on his way home or something.
I cooked tortellinis, the meat ones, and I put those
Oh,
in the Alfredo sauce. That was pretty good.
for sure. Orange chicken breast, fresh orange juice, broccoli, onions, and cauliflower. That sounds good too.
I had deep fried cauliflower last night. That was delicious.
Never had that, but it sounds good.
Oh, it is, man. Dip it in a little bit of ranch, or you remember Mr. Sub used to have the tiger sauce.
No.
It's a horseradish, mayonnaise, and sour cream sauce,
Oh,
and
nice.
it's fucking delicious on that.
Oh yeah. Sheesh, it's hot in here. Sheesh. See if we can't leave that door open for a while.
Hold the heat in there later.
I don't need it later. It's gonna be warm. Goes the Diesel Brothers. Yeah. Ooh, echo, echo, echo.
Where?
On my end.
All right. Like there shouldn't be one here.
I walk back up with the phone.
Might actually finish this cigar today. We're getting down there. We're down there.
The eye wash station bottle.
Wow, that's
Yeah, you ought to hear that with headphones in. Wow.
Get it.
It'll be okay.
Whoa.
We'll take a look at the new cow for now.
Yeehaw.
Watch the moo cow.
Dang. They hired armed guards for the job site. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's been having shootings and having to wear a bulletproof vest at work.
Nah. Be like, sorry, boss. I don't get paid enough for this. No third.
If I have to wear a bulletproof vest at work, I'm going to get paid hazard pay.
I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
find a new
And that's
job.
double. That's double just my regular pay. So I'm getting like, yeah, yeah, nope.
I guess there's other ways around that. I guess you go find the baddest person on the block and say, "Hey, you just got a job. You're now security." So
Yeah,
nobody on that block will mess with you.
nah. 5
That's just
o'clock somewhere, folks.
crazy.
He's getting bonused out. There'll be something in there for my troubles. Definitely not your average job site.
Nah, hell no.
But I don't live in a big city. Well, it's big enough, but not like Philadelphia.
It's not an inner city.
Yeah, not inner city. No.
Well, that big job that I was working over the summer, we were right in the inner city. That sucked. Gang members all around us, shootings and crazy shit going on. We didn't have no guards. Police chases. That was entertainment.
Yeah, 5 million people. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, but PA, just think you'll have a brand new truck, man. Don't have to worry about any kind of repairs for a while. Knock on wood.
Shoot, yeah.
We got about 1 more inch, 2 more. We'll go an inch and a half. We'll go to the end of that. We're gonna go to this part right there, right there.
You're
Span.
We're
going
gonna,
to the final X.
yep, we're gonna call it on that one.
PO says he was threatened directly. That changed the game. Mm.
Oh well, I mean that threat. I mean that should have wouldn't have happened. I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh,
Uh
So sad.
oh.
Mama, here's the baby hollering. She had triplets.
Oh my.
Wow.
She had to have been huge.
Oh, she was. She was a walking pumpkin.
Waddled everywhere she went with the sway.
Yeah.
We used to get our cows every once in a while. They would wind up having twins.
That's pretty common for goats, but three of them, that's not so common.
No.
So do they all look the same?
No, they have different color patterns. They're all white, though. I think one's got a brown face, and the other one's solid white, and one's got a black spot.
Are
Yeah.
goats like cats where they can get pregnant by different cats in the same litter? I wonder.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I would hate to seem uneducated and answer that without truly knowing, but I don't think so. but I think it has a lot to do with the Billy that breeds them, what color he is, and what
Gotcha.
He did her good.
he did her good.
He got the job done this round.
Times
He's the
three.
new Billy this year. Looks like he'll be sticking around for a few years.
Yeah, he
He's pretty fertile.
One of them are.
What's up, neighbor?
He does that 2 or 3 times. Your flock can increase fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just more to sell then.
yeah, that's his business right there.
Keep all the nannies and just switch Billies every couple of years. That way you don't get enough men bred.
Yep. Control.
Called farming.
Yeah, getting some.
Love it.
Looks like PA and Johnny, the only two left in the chat.
I know it. We got 11 people hanging out, two in chat.
Listen, they got audio on. They're not there.
Yeah, I guess I got some wood to go stack at least. Now it's not raining.
Now he can get back to splitting wood.
No, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I already came home.
Ah,
Maybe it's somebody that stopped by just to see some pretty weather instead of snow for the change. I don't know. Might be for the beards.
maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, there's Rob
Rob Random.
Random. Old mountain men.
What's up, Rob?
And Rob.
How we doing, Rob?
Well, Rob, if you look over here on this screen here, way back there in that there field, you'll see one of them there things we call a moo cow.
It's what's for dinner.
Yeah, it's for dinner. He said he tried to subscribe, but said my beard ain't long enough. I love it.
It's okay. Jeffries wasn't that long a year ago.
No,
No, sure wasn't.
I seriously don't believe mine's gonna get much longer. Get mine. I think I'm at the point it's got to get shorter before it'll get longer.
Rob, poking through your screen. Here you go.
Poking through my screen.
Got Sharp going through his Yuba dirt again.
Oh, he didn't have enough trouble the first time. What?
Oh, he wants you to go milk the cow live, Jeffro.
Make sure it's the cow.
No, he done scared the cow off now. There's not a cow in that field that can be seen. It's time to go look for some stuff underneath the cow patties, Rob.
Getting close.
I bet you where he rolls out the hay over there with the tractor, And all them cow patties up on that hay. I wonder what kind of organisms you could find underneath that.
We never had any luck with them up here.
Oh no, we can check them out though.
Test away.
I'm not brave enough to test mushrooms.
We'll just send the goddaughter pictures of them, and she'll be able to identify them for us. That's what she majored in.
There we go.
Right.
So biologist.
Here, check these. Make sure they're okay for me, would you?
Cow's already been taken by aliens.
They probed
Running
them.
out of stickers.
I want to see 2 baby goats. Everything else is shagged ass.
I'm running out of battery out here. I'm gonna finish this cigar and go sit on the computer. I guess I'll call back in. He's still gonna be live, but
Oh, thank you. You know we're number one.
Here you go, Rob. I'll drop the link. Come on in. Talk about cows and aliens.
we're on low power. You guys,
Yeah, mine's plugged up.
Yeah, mine's plugged
I'll
in.
see you guys in a bit.
See you later, JP.
We'll see you back here. He come back. Where's the panning?
You missed it.
You missed it, man. You missed it. I missed it. It was right there. And then it went over there.
Hang on, Rob. I'll get that worked out for you.
Yeah, there's no golf ball sizes.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh, look there. Look there. Look. Coming in the back door. PA!
Yo, what's up, brothers?
What's a happening, Captain?
What do you got there? Is that a golf ball size nugget?
Yep.
That's a golden golf ball.
It's a golden golf ball.
I mean,
Nice.
I could show you that nugget.
Yeah, that's way better.
There you go, Brandon Rob. That's just for you, brother. It's a nugget.
I don't know. He asked for gold sized golf balls.
And he got it.
Provided. He got what he wanted.
I could show you 11 grams.
Cows and aliens sounds like a barbecue. That's right, John.
I got a 50-gram bar of silver.
There we go.
I could show you a gold specimen from Carson.
Nice. I haven't opened up my jar.
Could go get a can that I need to do, but I need to make it. I'll have to do that live tomorrow or something if we got pretty
Cool.
wet like this. Because I owe John Wolf a pan out of his 3 flake challenge. Still yet to do, and I got to do that. So
You had that for a while now, haven't you?
I have. I've just.
I've got a John Wolf can.
There's one. Is that the 3 flake challenge?
No,
No.
0.3 gram. I got to go through it.
I've got a can of the 3 Flake Challenge with the gold from New Zealand. No,
Nice.
That's like 20, 22 carat, right? New Zealand gold. Most of that's
I think,
pretty pure.
I think that's where it's from.
Yeah.
If my memory serves me correct, I've almost let too much time elapse.
I even got a bag of
Oh, I'm right.
gold
Boom! My memory serves me correct.
to go with my golf ball.
Nice.
Rob, I don't blame you, man. Them nuggets are nice to flash and show off. They're good to have. You
Can't see
always
the chat. This is how you see the chat, man. You get a tablet.
What are you talking about? I see the chat
Notifications.
right here. It's called laptop.
My battery, I got a message yesterday. It said my battery will only hold 40%. As soon as I unplug it, it went off. So I got to get a battery for it.
For
This
laptop?
thing, yeah, this thing's from like 2010. It's a Lenovo.
Yeah, you're better off not replacing the battery and getting a new laptop.
I was talking to the wife about it. She said, not right now with all these vehicle charges we've been paying.
You got bonus coming, don't you worry.
Yeah, as long as I can dodge bullets.
I'll tell you, Rob, an old Roman coin or some sort of trinket that they used to have would be cool to own. Indeed.
Yeah, I didn't have no nuggets until December, and now I got like 5 of them. You should be pulling one of them out of that nugget bag, Jeff, little one.
I got one.
I know. I've still got that nugget bag to run, PA.
I hope there's like a gram and a half, like I found in that second bag.
With this better weather, I can set up more toys and different equipment to play with outside than I could indoors. So
Yes, sir.
there's going to be some stuff to come. You
Yeah,
guys, I
good.
still got that nugget bag from you. I got some special bags from a few channels that I need to give credit to for doing their bag and give
Mm-hmm.
everybody's. I mean, there's bukus of daggone panning videos out there. I just want to do the basic. Just you see me panning, you see me catching the gold, you see the end weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to clear out the shop of all the tailings and everything. I'm going to go through everything this week and get rid of it.
I always put it in the driveway. Stu's metal detecting. What's going on, Stu? John's got 3 bags and a bottle to pan yet. I don't know if I want to go through that Cali Green jar.
I got two bags from Grease Monkey to go through. I got the bag that you gave me to go through. I got 5 or 6 Miller prospecting bags to go through. I'm getting like Ed on the shelf, man. I got everything up in here on the shelf.
Now, is that one of the bags that you picked up while you were here?
Yes, sir.
The
That's
PitCon?
that special bag.
Yeah, now I can't guarantee you nothing in that, but I have found. I have probably showed you what I found in it so far, so
Yes, sir.
it's the luck of the draw.
Yeah, man. John Wolf got a bag from the asylum.
I wonder if that was the Madman Mark Miller dirt, or was that the
Or was that the red stuff?
Yeah, was that the nightmare?
That shit sucked.
I would have liked to got some of that nightmare stuff.
Well, I tell you what, PA, if that's the case, then I'll let you pan out my bag of Nightmare Challenge next time you're here. I'll
Okay.
let you do it. How about that? Because I
You're
got a
not
bag
gonna have any fun.
myself.
Just
We're not
saying,
allowed to run it through the pump, dude. It'll kill your pump.
No, you're not running it through my sluice. No, it's a pan only.
you will not have any fun.
Oh, I always have fun. It doesn't matter, dude. If I don't find any gold or not, I have fun.
Oh, we got Johnny Small Peppers coming in. Johnny!
JP
Hey,
said he had some of that stuff to the bags.
I was looking up on the screen and I saw these guys that I know up here, and so I decided I decided rather than hang around and chat and talk to myself, where you guys are having fun up here, I'd say hi personally.
Cool.
There
After
you
a
Hi,
go.
Rob.
beautiful day out there, huh?
Beautiful, Johnny. Beautiful. It's almost like your normal weather out there.
Yeah, we've been lucky. It's 80 degrees today, and but I've heard
Yeah.
the mid part
Hey,
of the
Steve.
country has been in the 80-degree range. A lot of rain, but 80 degrees.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were 65 today, and then it started pouring. So
Yeah, we had, which is unusual. I was telling someone the other day I had to drill holes in my 55, those big gray brute garbage cans. We don't get a lot of rain here. We get 14 inches a year. And I'll bet you if I hadn't drilled the holes, I would have had it 20 to 24 inches of rain that we got to come out to you guys, which is really rare. Up north has been getting crucified in California. So whatever we get, obviously, you guys get. Unusual amounts of rain. Does that do anything good for the mining aspect for you guys?
brings
yeah.
gold, baby.
It puts new gold in places that you've done been and that got the gold. So yeah, it does us well.
You can go
That's
back.
fantastic.
Oh,
That's kind of like giving you a new place to hunt in the same place you used to hunt that you feel comfortable. That's awesome.
It
John
is.
Wolf.
John Wolf,
John, how are you?
he got them JP bags.
Ooh,
I got one of them. I got to go see it too.
that's a nice bag. I just got done doing one of them the other night, man. That's a nice bag. That JP bag.
So, what's the hardest stuff to pan? Is it silty, really silty stuff?
No, that nightmare pay dirt from Asylum from Mark Miller.
Why? Why is that? What is it? What's the quality that gives it?
What is that? Steel? Jeff? Was it
Um,
some kind?
it's more like uh, it's the black sands that can be the hematite, the magnetite, all that stuff. There's ways to take it out, but all that locks up your gold and keeps it next to it, and
Easier
then
to pan.
painting it pulls it down. So
Huh.
it's getting the separation from the gold from the black sands, the real silty silk heavy stuff like titanium.
All the heavies.
Yeah, just
Mm,
all the heavies, and some of it can be pretty nightmarish.
Hmm.
And then you also has the aspect of the color of the dirt that it's in that can be just atrocious. I mean, just nasty.
Are you
Staining.
talking like vermiculite kind of sparkly stuff?
No, the mica is not a problem because it doesn't float like gold.
yeah.
That's easy to differentiate. But your hematites and pyrites and stuff that hang out that's heavy with the gold and stuff can sometimes be hard to oh sorry JP didn't see it. Hard to get it to separate. Now if anybody else has
And
got something to add in on that, go ahead.
Hey,
I'll
Rob.
go. I was just gonna say the worst bag I ever got came from New Mexico after they had wildfires out there.
Oh
That
yeah.
stuff was full of ash and everything else. That was the worst I ever did.
So how did it change your approach then? Because obviously you're starting with your approach, but did you have to abandon what you were doing and then situate yourself, or did you go through it all and just not get anything?
Uh, I just went through it all, but it was a whole lot of washing and changing out water before you could find anything.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Before you can see what you're doing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I've had some luck with really, really hard dirts. I would let them dry out and then kind of separate it with a little small brush, little small paintbrush, and actually pull it apart like piece by piece and get the gold out of it,
Wow,
Hmm.
Yeah. And
I
you can
can't imagine
actually
how that would
smelt
work.
it. You can actually smelt it too and get it out, and get a little button out of it, if it's really, really hard, and that'll free it up as well. So
The thing
It's
about the
amazing.
nightmare dirt is it's taconite.
taconite.
Yep. It's the raw iron they make steel out of.
Now that's a lot of what Mark Miller has in his bag as well too. Correct? I'm
Yeah,
not.
that's the base of it.
Yeah.
Taconite.
I asked. I think it was a Carolina Gold Girl. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
asked her, do you ever break even? And she said no. She um, and she said it in a lighthearted way, which is the question, because watching her work the dirt and watching when I do lurk a lot, guys. When I
Mhm.
watch you guys pan, especially PA prospecting, Patriot.
Well, thank you,
Um,
Johnny.
I work a lot because you have an hour that I can see. Jeff always has his program along with JP when it's absolutely the worst time in the day.
Hey, it's like
But
2 o'clock in the morning, right?
oh,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Yeah.
So, but I work when no one else does, and I if I have a moment, I lurk. But the thing is that when you watch that process go out, I was watching her go through what she was doing and putting bags together, and I thought to myself, for the love of God, she better like this, because I can't see that this is pulling out some huge nuggets and that she's gonna break even. It turns out that I was exactly right. That she had a. It's just like you guys. Occasionally you can do well, but it's not exactly what you want to be.
As far as buying pay dirt, no,
Yeah.
no. You'll never, unless you get. There's certain companies that offer 100% return on your investment, but other than that, you're buying it just for the hobby aspect of it. And
Yeah, for the
you go out to the
practice.
creek. I mean, if you had to drive an hour, I mean, that's depending on what kind of vehicle you're taking. I mean, that's $20, $30 in gas, and you might
Yep.
find a quarter gram. So you find a quarter gram in that day, and so you've made your money back, but there's no guarantee that you're going to find that much every day. So
Right.
Right.
It's not about the finding the goal for me. It's about the adventure and the camaraderie, man. Honestly,
Hmm.
and getting out of the city is the best aspect of it for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
you guys see a
Yeah,
10-minute
exactly. Yeah.
video. It's a 10-hour day to make a 10-minute video, and there's stuff I don't put stuff in my video that I don't watch. So
Hmm.
when people sit there and they show you them running a high banker for 10 minutes, I skip through that because I know what that's like, and Rob Random.
Hey, Rob.
Yo, Rob.
Hello, you fucking bearded bastards. How's it all going? Good to see you all.
Well, I
We
got
just
to pop out of here.
demonetized this
A
one.
call I've been waiting on.
See you, John Wolf.
My day
Hi,
is
John.
complete now.
Thanks for
I've
stopping
heard
by,
it.
brother.
If you would have said anything different, we would have known it was an imposter, Rob.
Yeah, that's it. It's a fucking troll.
And let me throw this back to a question. I saw JP, and I think it was Benzo, and you were out there with one or two other people too.
Yeah.
And I remember you guys going out. That is what I would hope, to me, would be truly panning and prospecting for gold. Where
Yeah.
I would hope that if you brought that setup out there, you could probably more than break even. But gas throws it out of the kilter right now, right? In your transportation.
It all depends. I mean, it depends on where the gold lays. I mean, you might be 6 inches to the left or right, and you might not dig 6 inches deep enough to find the gold. So
Yeah.
it's
Huge toss up.
so
Have you
there
guys ever
are.
made bank
was
there? Have you ever gone there and
inches
gone,
enough.
holy crap, look at what I just pulled out?
I mean, we found a spot, the snake hole. I mean, between everybody that's went there, we pulled out almost 2 ounces of gold.
Wow.
Now,
Awesome,
let's
JP.
talk about the geographical aspect about that too. Now, us out here on the East Coast, we'll go all day and maybe find, like JP said, on in a trip quarter gram at the best. You can do that in an hour out on the West Coast. I mean,
Well, you
Right.
could do it on the East Coast too, but you
You
just
just
got to
got to
find
find it.
the right land. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
you can't do that stuff in national forests, and I mean that's the thing about it. I mean, you can do a lot more in California, but you can't dredge. But you can use metal detectors in spots. I mean, you know.
Well,
Find
that
big
guy,
nuggets out there.
the guy that was going out, he's going to Alaska. His said his bill is $10,000. I told him it's going to be 15 by the time he's done, just
If he's
because
going with one of those groups that you pay
himself.
10 grand and they put you up for the week with the camps and housing and everything, yeah, he might be able to break even.
Nope, he's doing it himself. He's having maps printed out right now. This is guys, I could be totally wrong. I'm not. Obviously, I don't prospect. I can barely identify gold on a bracelet. But if I told him, I
It'll
said,
pop out of
just
that pan on you, brother.
part. Well, yeah, I said, here you're in California. Why don't you? It's been raining a ton. Why don't you go here? I would think that if you ever could find gold, this year would be the year. And he goes, no, I'm going to go to Alaska. I said, okay.
I'm going back to California in July because of the season that I decided to go to California in February. They wanted to give us 6-8 feet of snow, so
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That sucks,
we got
JP.
one day on the river, and the rest of the time we played in the snow.
Nice. Where are you going to go?
Yuba, that's where we
Yuba.
were.
I mean,
Okay, that's
they were building igloos, Johnny.
well. It's I can tell you that I was out camping last month and there was snow in the mountains out here. So that's
Oh yeah,
really, yeah. Uh, but Yuma's about an hour and 15 minutes away, 2 hours away. It's like Mars out there. It's really a whole separate world.
Wow.
It's an incredible ecosystem out there. If you go over the mountains from San Diego to Yuma, it looks like
no,
Mars.
The Yuba River in Northern California.
Okay, gotcha. No, I'm talking Yuma. Okay, forget it.
Okay,
Northern California. Good. That makes total sense to me then.
yeah. Well, I was in the Lucerne Valley for a few days too, so
And how did that go?
we got snow on the desert floor.
That didn't go well.
Like we were backed up to Big Bear. We were right on the other side of the mountain from Big
Yep.
Bear, Lucerne Valley, and we woke up
Wow.
one morning and it was snowing.
Oh,
So
that must have crushed you. How long did that delay you? Did it delay you getting? Were you in a river or were you digging
no,
or?
we were gonna go to the calcite claims and stuff like that, and
Gotcha.
it just we couldn't get up. We had to go up the mountain to get to the calcite mine, and the highway patrol wasn't letting anybody go up the road to Big Bear unless you had snow tires, snow chains, and
Right.
stuff. So, and we went and got snow chains, got up to the claim, and there was just snow on the road. We couldn't even get to the claim, so we parked on the side of the road, and Booney jumped over the side of the mountain down in the snow. It was waist deep in some spots.
Wow, what a day!
Yeah, that video's coming out pretty soon.
That's awesome, man. That's an adventure right there. That's
The last video was pretty much showing the first part of the trip up in the Yuba in the northern part and all the snow we got up there. So
Now, JP, was that just the Yuba River, or were you up by the North Fork River, the North Fork of the Yuba?
no, that was the South Fork where we were at. I mean, they're not
Okay.
that far apart. I mean,
Right.
one day we went down to the American River with Top Cat because that was the only place we could go where there wasn't any snow.
Yeah, that was a good video. I like that one.
The next
So-
one coming out is the desert. So
That's awesome.
Cool.
Would you guys make videos if it wasn't if you just were making videos to have a channel? Would you do what you do to make videos, or would you do something else to make videos?
Well, I've been on YouTube since 2010, and I just started making videos this year. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it worth your time?
Oh, absolutely. I love it. I have a great time. Keeps me busy, you know?
It's a mind occupier, isn't it? And a time you get to plan it during the week to keep you focused on what's important. And
Yep.
I mean, there's some days we go out, we start videoing, and then after a little bit, we don't even video anymore. And it's like, no, we're not going to make a video today. You know,
I'm guilty for that.
and some days you go out and you're like, we're not going to make a video, and you find a really good pants, and you're like, all right, we're making a video. So
Yep.
it's just hit or miss, you know. So
It's
that
definitely random.
JP is exactly what I was feeling when I was doing videos. Do you want to take away from the experience and make a video, or do you just want to enjoy the experience?
yeah. And then there's in the back of your mind that what started it all is that there was one person that watched a video and made a comment, and I was like, okay, so there is somebody that actually enjoys watching this, and that's kind of what keeps you going to make videos. If people didn't watch them, I wouldn't make them. I mean, that's
It's a lot of work.
more time digging dirt than
Scott,
having to hold the camera and stuff. So
That's how it was when I went out on January 1st. I went out with all intentions to making a nice video and showing everything that was going on, and it definitely didn't get done that direction. It was more kind of chopped up here and there. But I still got somewhat of a video out, and it was a great day just to be out with everybody I was out with.
Funny that you could put up a short that's 37 seconds long and get 10,000 views now. Whereas before you thought it was a whole video, right?
Did that this year with a couple bonfires that I had shot some short videos of, and they did extremely well.
Lewis S. Outdoors is in the chat. What's up, brother? Stu's Metal Detector.
Hey, Stu. How you doing, buddy?
PA, you got to come up this direction and come out with me and Joe at some point.
I'm definitely going to come out this year. If you talk to Joe, tell him to get in touch with me. We'll set something up for like the end of summer or something.
There you go.
Yeah, I was supposed to get up last year, and we just ran out of time. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, get yourself up on this panel, mate, and show these Americans what a beard's all about.
Wow, it's kind of a tough panel up here today.
you could try and grow a beard, Rob. Is that what I heard?
I can't grow a beard. I tried.
I got beard jealousy going on. Everyone's looking, you know what I mean? Apart from Pa, he's like a beginner. Look at that. So, you know what I mean? It's hardly anything going on there.
JP would look like he had hair on his head if you turned him upside down because of his beard so long. He could style that thing in a do. So that's a legit beard right there.
I mean, I can take it and I can put it under my hat, and it'll look like I can just, have some hair up here or something like that.
Stu's Metal Detecting. Call in.
Ooh, call in.
He can't.
Mama be home soon, Waylon.
Looking on it.
I did totally forget. I have got gold given to me to pan by a mate up in Scotland when I chopped a hole in my Volkswagen van to put a diesel heater in. He was on the line. He's like, "Send me that bit of metal, mate," and he made me. That's the metal, right? There's my sluice.
That's
Nice.
He made that out of that little piece?
Yeah, out of the little piece he made there, it's like little matchsticks and the foam bit in there and shit like that.
That's really cool, man.
He's a
And
blacksmith
he
then.
gave me this little bottle, and I've never, you know what I mean, panned it or anything because I'm like scared that it'd go down the fucking sink or something when I try and do it in a sauce bottle or something. So,
So,
but I've got to do
so
that
just
sometime. I've always got, I've got to make a video trying to use this to pan the bit of gold that he put in here, a bit of Scottish gold.
Nice.
Put a
so
catch
just
tray
use a
under.
catch pan under it. That's all.
Well, yeah, anyone can send me one, Jeff. You know what I mean? We can make it look like I won in the competition by accident, but you know.
Rigged. Rigged.
Yeah. We can rig it.
That's it. Trip those other motherfucking ducks up. Fuck them.
Them damn ducks.
And then,
Duck races suck.
all down to that. I think they might have changed it a bit or something because I noticed, or it was on. Someone was using a different one. And you notice the last 10 seconds, it all goes off. Everyone's like fucking back here, and then some twat comes out of nowhere and fucking boosts it.
Yeah, whoever hangs in the back to the end wins.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And then, but I see one the other day. It didn't do the hang back bit. It carried on, and they was all sort of like still where they was. And I was like, "Fuck!" It's the first time I've seen that on a duck race. But I can't remember which one it was. Fucking, I don't think it was leprechauns. I don't know. It was probably something racist. I don't know.
Racist ducks.
I'm sure there's a Jew one
Have you
with
seen
fucking
it?
like tassels coming down with his hat.
Scott,
and
did you find any gold in that stuff, man?
Yeah, I got a little bit.
All right.
It just got hot. Sitting out on the front porch. It'd be better if we were sitting in the creek.
Fucking
Yeah,
sat
man.
here with the heat.
We'll be sitting in the creek in a couple weeks, brother.
Yes, sir.
We got the shade back here in the tomato patch.
Jeffro, I might stop by with the missus, man, on the way down or home on when we go down to Lucky Strikes in a couple weeks.
You got your key, don't you?
Not yet.
Oh, well, you're owed a key, so yeah. Come on by.
So you really gonna pull the pop up down there for that? Just for the weekend like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I wanna take it on its maiden voyage.
Hey,
I don't want to take it on a maiden voyage down to like the KOA down the road or something before you try and.
Stu, we're also going to know him as Cuddles after this is done. Said he needs some loving. He can't come up right now. And
Probably his beard.
He just got a nickname, Cuddles.
There you go, Stu.
So what kind of wallpaper is that, Rob? I want to know. What kind of wallpaper is that behind you?
It's pretty fucked up, isn't it, bruv? You know what I mean?
Is it Willy Wonka wallpaper? It looks like you can lick it and come up with a different taste.
It's like
it goes round onto the second wall.
I'm telling you, I'm voting for the wallpaper. I like it.
But see, I'm sat here, right, and it's in the background, and I don't have to look at it. I've got sort of like that come from America. That's an American artist who done some weird trippy shit.
We got you, Stu.
The first time I saw Rob Random on panel, someone was giving him absolute shit about that wallpaper. They were just beating up on him, and he was hitting back at him, and it was hilarious. The exchange was beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much. I do like banter.
I like it. It gets my vote. I'd put it up just to talk about.
Yeah, we'll put that up from fucking years and years ago, and it was just like before I was doing any YouTube or anything like that. And then when I sat here doing a live, people were just like, "Fucking hell, you're screwing my brain up. What's going on in the background?" I'm like, right.
That was the very first days of YouTube. Rob Random just getting his ass beat up on panel and just taking it all and just dishing out like 4 times more bullshit than he was ever getting. But he took it. I the first honestly, that was probably within a week or two when I first got on YouTube. That's
Really?
how long ago it was. Yeah.
Johnny, have you tried any of Benzo's
I
hot
can't remember
sauces
when I
yet?
started doing like live streams or whatever, or going on to panels. It does, you know what I mean? The COVID years just fucked my brain up. It's like, was it 2 years ago, or was it a year ago, or was it fucking 4 years ago? I don't know. I'm a stoner. Fuck. Who cares?
Well, I've only been on for a year and a half, so.
Right, yeah.
I used to be a stoner.
Yeah,
12
I should
days.
be, but I fucking love it.
Yes.
It's medicinal.
Yep.
I just couldn't breathe no more, man. I had to stop.
Yeah, that's my
I
only.
mean, they make kinds you ain't got to smoke, PA. I got
I
pixie
figured-
sticks.
What is it?
Chocolates.
Chocolate bar.
Oh,
Chocolate.
yeah.
Oh, I see,
Brownies.
Brownies.
I see a lot of
Get
these
nerd,
things like
bro.
jellies or whatever, like Joey Dyers. I see his things and he's like, yeah, 200 milligram fucking
Yeah.
Oh, the
like sweet
gummies.
jelly or
Little
something.
gummies and
The
shit.
gummy.
Gummies, that's it. Yeah. You lot have got it sussed, mate, because that would be it. If I could get gummies over here easy, yeah, I'd fucking, I might even give up smoking. Like since I was 11 years old.
Chef V in the house. What's up, brother?
No, Chef B, we're just running late from the panning show.
Rob, I'll just come over there and you acquire it there, and I'll teach you how to make those.
Nice.
Actually, those edibles never
Rob.
really did anything for me, but now that I quit smoking, maybe they will.
How many days has it been?
12 days.
Congratulations. That's like the worst.
No slips, bro.
That's good, man. And are you finding is it still occupying your mind, or are you finding like periods of 10 minutes you don't think about it?
The weekends is when I used to smoke the most, so that bothers me. And then after I eat, that's about it. But it goes away in 10, 15, 20 minutes, you know?
Well, that's it, man. That's awesome. Congrats.
Yeah.
That's like murder that time.
Yeah.
I
I try to
was
stay
on
busy on the weekends, or, you know, I'll want to smoke. Like, I'll go upstairs and say to my wife, I want to smoke. And she's like, don't do it. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Good having a bit of help in the background. I was on a live stream last night, and the guy had given up smoking weed for 6 weeks, and I sat there, and we're all having this chat. I've bunged about 3 joints and rolled up and everything, right? And he sat there, and he's like, "Fuck it," and he's gone round and he's gone underneath his bed, underneath the table, and that finding little nugs of like weed. And I was gathering it up for about half an hour, and then made a fucking joint up that he was like, "It's not the strongest, but I can taste it." So I was like, "I'm so sorry, mate." I said, "Is it my fault that I'm sat in?" He's like, "Pretty fucking much, mate." So me and Jeff like sat furthest this way, so we don't like blow smoke on you. You know what I
Stu
mean?
said, bang on. I did 68 days without, then met Rob.
I'm a bad influence, mate. I really am a bad influence. I've got video of a guy who come to Detectival, and we all met up. The first Detectival that a load of us met up from YouTube and that, and Dig It Mark. And I suppose he's about 60 odd, and he smokes, but he's never ever smoked weed at all. And I've turned up with a big box of fucking pizza and that I like brought from Domino's the night before and stuff, and I thought, right, go out, and we're all sort of chatting, and I'm sat there was joining, I'm sort of like, yeah, I'm sort of offering it to everyone, sort of thing, seeing it, and he's like looked at it and he's like, never smoked it before, and he's like, well, you're amongst friends, mate, you know what I mean, and you know that peer pressure sort of shit. So he had
So
a
he
couple
smoked.
he had like 2 lugs of it, and he's like taking this big fucking lungful, and he's like taking another one and giving it back, and I was like, you know, see if if you feel any effect on it. Fucking hell, he was fucked for age. He had munchies, he had like all this pizza. We caught him on video, right? It was on another. I'd gone back to my van, and I'd come walking back, and my camera on me, right? And it doesn't. My GoPro turn off all the lights and everything, but I run it so people don't realise it's on. And I've come from behind the car, and another mate stood there, and he's like, you all right, Mark?" And another one was looking at him. Apparently, he was stood there, bent over, looking into the side window of a car that it was his reflection, and he was just there for a few minutes. Apparently, just stood there like looking at his
Stupefied.
reflection, and then yeah, you're right, man. And he's like popped on, he's like proper paranoia, quick, fucking like what? Yeah, no, I'm all,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
all right, I'm all right. So I've walked around with a joint again and like, right, round two then, you know what I mean? You need a little top up now. And he's like, fuck that. And apparently he went missing up at the main event and then was found at the hot dog bar fucking munching on a burger and shit.
I've never heard of that scenario after smoking pot ever. But
I remember when I quit for 17 years and then I smoked a joint with my boy on the way up the mountains. We were going hunting, right? And I'm like, dude, you need to slow down, bro. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you're going too fast. You're going to get us pulled over.
Yeah, Brad.
Stupefied. I mean, I was so stupid. I couldn't even see straight, man.
Yeah, if you have a
that's
little
cool.
break, it kicks in, especially nowadays with the strength of it. Just look at Jeff.
Brad Welsh in the house.
What's going on?
Asking you a question, Jeff.
Oh, he was?
Mm-hmm. Did you see that link he sent you?
Yeah, I gave him the thumbs up. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Brad, yeah.
Hello, Brad.
Yeah, that was funny, man. I was like, slow down, dude. You're going to get us pulled over. He started laughing at me, and I to this day, I didn't live that down yet. He's like, yo, slow down, dude. Every time he talks to me, yo, slow down.
I'm only going 5 miles an hour.
Best scene ever is Cheech and Chong between the two trees. There's nothing but smoke in their car. The policeman pulls up, and there's no space between their front bumper and their back bumper and the two trees in front of them and right immediately behind their car. And they roll down their windows, and smoke comes out. It's just an impossible scene. It was one of the best shots ever. And I remember What's Your Name and Ralph. That was the only other part of the scene I remember. But that was
Cheech and Chong up in smoke.
Yeah, baby.
So the TV program over here, Top Gear, with old Jeremy Clarkson back in the day, they'd done a test and had a guy who was like a regular smoker get stoned and drive, and then drive not being stoned, and someone else like who wasn't stoned at all. And it come back and it was quite controversial because being stoned, much safer driving, much fucking
safer,
better,
right?
much more aware and shit going on around him. And it was like, yeah, the old fucking UK press didn't really like that. It's like, oh yeah, no. It's like, fuck off, man. So one reason I started smoking is that I could drive while I was stoned. You go out with your mates to the pub, it's like, yeah, I don't mind driving. You lot can drink. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I used to smoke driving just to stay calm because of them knuckleheads out there.
Yeah. I like driving. I loved fucking driving, from the moment that I could buy a motorbike and then onto a car, take the test and everything like that. That was the main thing in my life, was to get a set of wheels. I've always been a petrol head. So not being able to drink and drive in your later teens when everyone's going down the town or anything like that. Yeah, I didn't, it was like, yeah, fuck that. I won't drink and drive because you get fucked up for it and you fuck someone else up. But then the mate introduced me to a lump of hash. It's like,
And that was it.
sat in a car park in the middle of like the town, rolled up this 5 spot of hash and just like literally broke chunks. I didn't know what I was doing. I knew how to roll up a fag. And it like just broke chunks off, fucking put it all in one joint, fucking blimmed the shit out of myself, sort of thing. Fucking, and yeah, sat there and thought, fucking hell, I feel like I'm pissed, but not pissed. And I can drive. Bam.
Done.
All my scuba diver training, me and my mates, we'd done it completely fucking smashed off our face on weed. We'd like turn up, and it was like in a swimming pool and that, but like the basic training. And we'd turn up, we'd all end up in like my mate's carpet fitting van. So we're all in the back, about 6 of us, and just going there, fucking bud it out. Oh, this is gonna be cool. This is good. Yeah, mate, it was fucking awesome. Just flat out on the bottom of the pool, looking up, watching your bubbles and shit smashed off your head. I'm like, I'm into this. That's it. I'm fucking. So all my training was done stoned. Even when we went up to fucking up north, there was a pit because you had to do open water dives to finish off your training, like out in the wild, not in a swimming pool, because you had to come up from 12 meters to the surface without having your reg in and breathing out, so the air expanding out. It was the one thing most people fucked up on, sort of thing, where you go up and you just go and it's amazing because you keep on going and you think I should have finished this fucking breath full of air, and like as you're going up, it's expanding. And so if you keep your head about it and doing that stoned, it was just like, oh yeah, wow, man. Oh, it's good. You're like, oh, yeah, God. That was it. So all diving generally, we all jump in the van after we've done our training, like go down the coast, do beach diving, sort of training ourselves. And so you just, beforehand, fucking right, chilled.
I guess we need to read the disclaimer. We do not recommend you trying any of this here in the United States, is what Rob is referring to.
Don't do as I do. You know what I mean? I wish I had cameras and shit back then. I had a video out. I have got video of stuff when we went on reps and that. I brought a camera housing for it and everything. It was basic shit. But the quality was never good enough. I've always liked the idea of making little films and shit like that. That's when you're saying about YouTube and why you put shit on there, it's like mine is to leave a little bit of me here long after I've disappeared. Something my kids could go and watch or something and go, yeah, that's my dad, fucking silly cunt.
More of a legacy.
Yeah, it's like, I've always seen it as like YouTube's been so big and that it's going to be around forever as long as we've got electricity, sort of thing. It's everything's stored up in it. It's like mad. Why not stick my shit on there? And since cameras got better and cheaper and on your phone and all that sort of shit, it's like, I can actually do the things that I wanted to do when I didn't have the money for proper camera stuff. The quality. I mean, underwater, as soon as you hit a couple of meters, suddenly everything's like blue or grey sort of colour because you lose the red. But then you put your torch on, and like suddenly, fucking, all these rocks are just lit up with different colours of little things and shit on them. Cool. And it's like, right, okay, so you've got to carry like, and when you're diving, it's not the most great place to fuck up and get tangled up in lines and shit like that, and drop a camera, and it's like not dangerous but fun. Honestly.
I didn't know you did that stuff.
A couple things. I'm gonna bump off, Jeff. I'll see you tonight on the show, brother.
All right, we'll see you.
I'll see you. Scott.
And I got to bump off too, bud.
Peace out.
Johnny Small Pepper, and Rob. Nice seeing you, brother.
Pleasure. All.
Nice seeing you, Scott. Nice fun.
All right, man. I'll see you.
Cheers,
Mr.
guys.
Pepper.
See you, Johnny.
Thanks, Johnny.
Chased him off, boredom.
Look what you did, Rob. Just look what you did.
Chased him off, Rob.
I have a drone in my voice and I'll get into a story and then my ADHD will take over and I'll start another story because I forgot what I was actually on about and remember the connection between that story and another story. And then I won't finish that story either and it ends up frustrating the fuck out of people. It's like, finish the first fucking story, you twat.
Remember what you was talking about, man.
What was that?
Oh, when I do a live and I'm sat on my own talking shit to people and like watching the chat and that, yeah, I'll get sort of fucking in there and then start telling the story. Then someone else will say something different. And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, bam.
Gone.
10 stories in, not one ending.
We're all guilty of that, though.
It's
Squirrel.
all that's
Squirrel.
it. It's always good when you start off alive on one story, and then you do remember what you started off on, and then you finish it. The relief in some of the chat of the people like, yes, we finally get to find out what happened to the blue towel. You know what I mean? Something fucking absolutely obscure.
Poor Rob. So, have you been feeding the birds lately?
Mate, I should be editing at the moment. I've done that live stream and I threw a load of food out on the roof outside me. Um, and I've chopped. I went back to it, and because I was sort of like in that, I'd see the swoop of a bird, but they're so fucking fast. They literally come down and take the shit so accurately. They never stop and like pick up anything. They're just swoop, 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 and they come in sort of like twos or fours. And like you just throw out a load of chicken bones, which I've got out in the kitchen at the moment because I'm going to probably do it tomorrow if it's nice weather. To put a load of stuff out and actually put my GoPro in the gutter in next to the roof, so I'll be able to see them come down and fly off or fly in and take it, and then I'm going to chop
Okay.
that into the other live stream. But there was some mental ones. There was one where they come down together and it looks like they've just fucking collided. That it just turned into one bundle when you slow it down. But they like, thump, like it was like, did that fucking happen? So yeah, I'm doing some at the moment. Fucking mad that you asked.
Oh,
You
great.
using some sort of fucking mind warp on live.
Well, I never got to see one come in and swoop. The daggone crows come in and the dove and
Well, I was amazed that I missed at least a couple of them going out there and chasing off a crow or something, and they've come down because there was one bit where a crow was coming in, and then he's like fuck this and gone straight into the trees as a load sort of come down, and but yeah, it was really like quite good. So I thought yeah, fuck it, I'll do it and try and get a bit better footage and some different angles, put it in. Otherwise, yeah, but I was
yeah.
amazed how many it is. I think it's like a good coming up to sort of like 8 minutes worth, and I've just chopped it. That it's literally thump, 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 thump. Like fucking hell. Okay, there's a lot, but the amount of times they nearly hit each other, and the trees opposite me, so they come from my roof, swoop down, grab something, and there's a set of trees right opposite, and they're like thump, thump, like do a sideways like thing, and they're 3 foot wingspan. Just missing a tree by millimeters as it's sort of like fuck.
Crazy.
But yeah, it's nice to have them around because obviously normal fucking birds, pigeons, crows, and I get crows out there. They're come along for the meat. Pigeons don't really like the meat. They're more into fucking bread and shit. So yeah. And then you've got the little birds. But since they reintroduced these a few years back into the wild, and they've just, what I mean, south of England is just expanded out from where they were because they were like native and plentiful, but yeah, they virtually got wiped out. So they reintroduced them, and they've just gone from fucking, people feed them and that and everything. So they're before it was shoot them and stuff, I think, and it's like wow.
He made it through. Yes.
Yeah, crows are flaming smart birds, Brad says, and it's like I've had jackdaws in my roof for a couple of years, and I was having babies, so all these jackdaws still come back to this like the roof and that, and they're pretty crazy. I had a camera outside, and they were going up into the the underneath the guttering. Basically, a board had fallen out, and you could get straight into the loft, and they were going in that way. So I put a camera out on that roof that they're coming to, but facing back. And this motherfucking jackdaw hit on the roof, come down to the drain pipe bit, knew that I was stood in the window behind, and he's like hopped along to the window and then put his fucking head over and underneath the guttering to like check if I was near the window to actually fly into the bit that was just to the right of the window, the hole. And you know what I mean? I thought I saw something when I was in there. It went until I got the footage back and see this fucker sort of like fly in, look, go onto the roof, and then look at that end, and then check to the window that end, and then hopped all the way along sideways and was checking the windows. Yeah. Crazy bastard.
Crazy.
And I said they're clever as fuck, aren't they? And same with the crows. They're nutters. I remember shooting one with an air rifle once, and it just looked at me. I think it just fucking pinged off his head, and then he just like, "What the fuck you want?" I went back to ripping some carcass apart on the farm.
Bird crazy.
Man, yeah.
What are you doing today, Scott?
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
Just relaxing.
That's a good day.
There's a lot of work
every day.
Yeah. A lot of work in the backyard over the weekend.
Getting things ready.
Yep.
Spring clean.
Definitely.
Definitely a cheer up in it. I think for just in general, your body reacts to, things like spring and that. It's like coming out of the dark doom of fucking dark nights, no sunshine, and and you're like, oh, it's a bit of sun coming out and shit. Yeah.
It's the vitamin C, man. The vitamin C.
The dark and the gloom are perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, they have their benefits.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I fucking hate the cold.
I'm over the cold.
We're very temperate, and I should imagine like after you, like if you live in anywhere mountainous or anything like that, it's just like fucking extreme situations with your snow and cold shit going on.
Oh, right. That's kind of eating your pets, ain't it?
Kookaburras. Don't know what they
From
look like.
Australian birds.
I've heard a song with Kookaburra in it from some Australian thing.
Shoot, yeah. Well, guys, I guess I got to end this stream. Everybody here on panel can stay where you're at, but we're going to the after party. So,
someone say party?
Party. Yeah, a party.
Party. Yeah. Let's have a party.
So appreciate all you guys coming and hanging out with us. Check back in a few hours. We're going live again with Brewers Monday Night Live.
2 hours and 20 minutes to be exact.
2 hours and 20 minutes, yeah. So
Well, I'm gonna let my phone charge. It don't give me no warning. It just dies. Because I'm shutting it down.
Right, later, dudes. Take care, all.
See you.
Well, find those nuggies.
Yeah, man. See you, Rob.